And when you're teaching financial literacy, like you were just saying, what lessons do you find yourself giving out the most? What do you think are the most important messages that people need to hear now?
So for the masses, it's actually very simple. Invest early and often and for a very long period of time. The first thing I do every time I meet someone is I pull up a future value calculator with payments. People have never pulled these things up, which is insane. I'll show them if you put $500 aside for your newborn kid in a UGMA account until they're 21 years old, they'll have $466,000 if they invest in the S&P 500, which has been averaging 10% returns. And then if you also teach them about investing and make sure they don't go and buy a Bentley or Rolls Royce with that 466,000 at 21, and they continue to invest that $500 per month. Now you can do any job almost in America and get 250 a paycheck. By 55 years old, they will have $15 million, having never saved more than $500 a month. Now, in order to spice it up a little bit and get people fired up, I'll show up in the classroom with 12 and 13-year-olds and I'll just have a briefcase full of cash. And I'll say, if anyone can tell me what a stock is, I'll give you $5,000 right now. And the kids are going nuts. Anyone tell me what a bond is, I'll give you $10,000. And I tell them, I don't want to leave here with this money. I want you guys to have this money. Tell me what a mutual fund is and I'll give you 20,000. And I've never actually given away money. But for the next hour, there's not a group of kids in America that want to know more about what stocks and bonds are than that 30 or 40 kids. Now, of course, when you deal with adults who have financial trauma and they're afraid and, they've been taught to keep their money under their mattress, they just want me to tell them what to do. So I tell them to make sure your 401k or IRA is in the S&P 500. Get out of these bonds. You're 25 years old, right? Now, for the athletes and entertainers and the millionaires, they want the sexy stuff, but they need their vegetables. So I help explain venture capital and private equity, but what they really need is to figure out how to create passive income and how to have a long-term plan of intergenerational wealth. So I give everybody a little bit of what they need.